Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and the question that came to me yesterday was, how do you remove a bonded or permanent retainer? And the answer is, I don't know. Depends on how it went on, how it's constructed, what it's made of, how it's bonded, the periodontal status of the patient, the roots, there's so many things that go into it. So essentially, the way I take it off is backwards from the way it got put on. So there's bonded retainers that are made with a braided wire and 6 pieces of little blobs of glue. There's ones that are just a stainless steel bar that are just have a mesh pad on just 2 teeth. Those are a lot easier to take off. For the most part, if the patient is young, has long roots, the perio is stable, I can usually just pop it off with an adhesive remover with a claw. If you don't know what that is, you can go into my channel and search by keyword. It's the same thing that I use to take off extra glue from brackets after braces. But if there's periodontal issues or trauma or mobility or fremitus or anything like that, I'm definitely not doing that. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a football burr and take the glue blobs off and just backwards take it off. And then there were some questions about how do you know that you're not going to take enamel off the teeth? Well, this is kind of like dentistry 101. If a dentist doesn't know how to avoid enamel and only take glue, this dentist has a problem, because I can certainly do that. I'm quite confident I'm not taking enamel off. Obviously, when I get down to the point, I mean, you dry cut when you do that and with the burr, and composite has a different consistency than enamel, and sounds different, looks different. There's like a powder that comes off. So once I get really, really close to the enamel, then I stop. I take my Explorer, I do the scratch test, I run it up and down, I see exactly where the enamel is. Then I can just more fine-tune, take it off with a more fine-tune burr. You can also use a black light to check for composite. It's really not that hard. As you're getting closer, you're using finer and finer burrs, greenies and brownies, to take it off white stones. You really shouldn't be taking off any enamel if you're doing things properly. Hopefully that's helpful. All right, thanks.